In this lesson, we're going to talk about quadrangles. As you can see, there are some shapes on this screen. Quadrilateral means four sides. Quad, the first part of the word meaning four, lateral means sides. So if you put those two together, that means quadrilateral, four-sided figure. Any four-sided shape is a quadrilateral, but the sides have to be straight, and it can't be 3D, it has to be two-dimensional. If you look at my four examples here, which ones do you think are quadrilaterals? This shape has four sides, and they are straight. Is this a quadrilateral? This shape is also four-sided, and they are straight. This shape is a quadrilateral. It has four sides which are straight. And this shape has more than four sides. So if we look at the ones we're talking about, this is not a quadrilateral. These three shapes are quadrilaterals. Let's take a look at a few more. Here's a shape. Do you recognize it? What's its name? If you watched our previous lesson, you maybe know that it is a square. A square is a quadrilateral. Our next shape looks like this. Does it have four sides, and are they straight? What's its name? It's called a rectangle. It is a quadrilateral. Our next couple of shapes look a little different. They're like this. The top purple one is a trapezoid. The bottom yellow is a rhombus. They are quadrilaterals. Let's take a little bit closer look. Here we see a rectangle. A rectangle is a four-sided shape where every angle is a right angle. These little squares on each corner, those tell us that it's 90 degrees. It is a right angle. The opposite sides are parallel. That means they go the same direction, and if continued on and on forever, they would never cross. This shape and this side, they are parallel. The opposite two sides, this side and this side, they are parallel. A rectangle is a four-sided shape where two sides are parallel and are the same size or of equal length. The next shape we're going to look at, the next quadrilateral, is called a rhombus. A rhombus is a four-sided shape where all sides are the same length and opposite sides are parallel and opposite angles are equal. So if we look at our example, this corner and this corner are the same size. This corner and this corner are the same size. It's almost like if a wind took a square and blew it really hard and it didn't break. Another interesting thing is that the diagonals, shown here by the dotted lines, meet in the middle, and where they bisect, or where they would cross, or where we would cut it in half, creates a right angle. Here we have the square. A square has all sides the same size. The opposite sides are parallel, and in the corner it's for sure a 90-degree angle. The square could also be a rectangle because of how the definition is. And it could also be a rhombus because all the sides are the equal length, but it doesn't have two opposite angles that join like we showed you in the last slide. A trapezoid is a funny looking quadrangle. They have two sides that are parallel, like here, top and the base, they are parallel. Here too, the base and the top are parallel. They would never cross. But the opposite sides, they are not parallel. They kind of create this almost a triangle shape with the top cut off. If I kept drawing this way and this way, here's where those lines would cross. So they are not parallel. A trapezoid has a shorter top, two parallel pieces, top and bottom, and another angled side. Sometimes quadrangles are also called parallelograms. Parallelogram has opposite sides that are parallel and equal in length. Also, opposite angles are A and B, they are the same. From what we learned before, looking back, you can see that squares, rectangles, and rhombuses are all parallelograms. Parallelograms and squares and rectangles and rhombuses have two names but are the same shape. Thanks for watching.